Yep, thanks. It helps. Mm-hmm. Sure, if you want. I'm like, I don't know how long. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to stay the whole time, so. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's just room two. Yep. Okay, sounds good. Love you guys. Bye bye. Alright, for anyone that's watching, I am actually streaming in my room, and we'll see. I may not actually keep doing this, but I am totally alone in DC by myself right now, and feeling kind of discouraged with the whole situation. Last night I was really motivated, today I'm really discouraged, so I figured, well, if I'm going to be alone, I might as well just have a camera on, and I think I'm going to be working on a little, my story has been disappeared. Oh, it's all good. I think I'm going to be working on a video. I don't know. I'm processing here, so. Oh, actually, I know what I need to do next. Okay, so let's take a look at this. All right, so I've been talking to a bunch of people, and there's so much information going around right now. It's tough to keep track of what matters. I wonder, do I have my, let me pop my little, you know what, let me do this different. Test. Okay, that's working. Okay, so I'm in DC right now, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Today was kind of a rougher day, so I was thinking about heading home, and then I was talking to different people, and I think there's so much information going around right now, it's kind of tough to understand what's happening. So I think where I want to start, I was really trying to summarize my trip to DC, and for me that's been difficult because the future is so uncertain. It's so unclear what happened and how it's been interpreted by all these different, depending on what source of information you're looking at, things are different. So I wanted to start with something maybe a little bit more clear, which is why were there people in DC in the first place? And so I've got this infographic that I'm showing, and I just want to walk you through kind of the reason that people turned out in the first place. So this one's called The Most Popular Man, and the point of it is to see, is he really the most popular man? So the top 3 most popular presidents in US history, number 1, we've got Biden at 81 million votes. Number 2 is Trump this year at 74 million votes. And number 3 was Obama in his 2008 election at 69 million votes. And you'll see that I've got pictures of the crowds. Obama had massive crowds come out. Trump also filled stadiums, just humongous crowds. And then we've got Biden. So if you go Google, don't Google, use DuckDuckGo. Search in DuckDuckGo for images and type in Biden crowds, and you're going to see that his crowds were absolutely pathetic. Nobody cares about Biden. Nobody cares at all. And yet he's the most popular president in history by 6 million plus votes. So I've got a little note here, no crowd, no young people, kind of strange. Something's off. All right, then we come down to the presidential races. Biden, if you believe it or not, Biden's run 3 different times for president. Now, Trump and Obama both were elected immediately on their first attempt, and Obama won his second attempt, and Trump supposedly has lost his second attempt. I mean, it seems like he's lost at this point, but we're waiting until the 20th. And then Biden, in 1988, he ran, and he basically dropped out on a plagiarism charge, so he dropped out of that race. In 2008, he ran again, and he was beat by Obama, obviously. And then in 2020, he apparently has won, and not only won, but won by the most ever. Okay, so voting records, we've got the top 5 highest vote counts in U.S. history. Again, we've got Trump in 2016, then Obama in his first 2 runs, and then Trump this year actually was the highest in all of history, except for Biden somehow comes out of nowhere and just totally aces it. So, kind of strange. And then we've got votes by county. So, obviously, red and blue dynamics are a little bit different. The conservative typically takes all the small counties, whereas the liberals will take the large counties. But take a look at this. This is really interesting. So, Trump obviously got 83% of the country. He won almost 2,500 counties. Obama, in his 2008 race, he got 875 counties. So 29, or about 30% of all the counties went to Obama. And then Biden comes in, he wins by, he beats Obama by 12 million votes, gets 12 million votes more than Obama, and he's at half the counties. So that's just unbelievable that that would be possible. I mean, unbelievable to some. Some people are telling me that doesn't make any difference. So, all right, bellwether counties. Bellwether counties are basically counties that are highly predictive. So if you win that county, then it's very likely that you will win the presidency. And these are things that have held true for 40 years, right? Obama in 2008 won 18 of 19, Trump in 2020 won 18 of 19, and then Biden in 2020 won 1 of 19. And actually, I believe it's 1 of 20 if you count, I forget which one it is. So all the bellwether counties were just somehow magically wrong this year. Also kind of strange because he got the most votes in history. And then finally, down ballot. Let's just take a look at Biden versus Obama. Obama in 2008 set the record for votes at that time. He picked up 8 Senate seats, 21 House seats, and 1 governor. Compare that to Biden, who set the new record for votes, picked up 1 Senate seat, lost 9 houses, lost a governor, and actually there was 27. Was it 24? There's 24 or 27 contested House seats, and they lost all of the contested House seats. The Democrats did. So you can see that there was a massive right-leaning shift, and for whatever reason, that did not seem to materialize. And that is the presentation on that one. I'm wondering if what I'd like to do here, so I've got all this stuff open. Well, let me just see if I can figure out I had a little infographic that I also really want to show you guys because that is fairly astonishing as well. Here we go. Alright, so here we have a voter map, and this is, let me just check, okay. So this voter map, you're taking a look at Obama in 2008, and that's where all this blue is. So Obama set the record in 2008, and you can see that this map is very, very blue. And then in 2020, Biden was supposed to win by 11 million more votes than Obama, and you can see that the entire country is red. And it's not only red, but it's dark red. So this is showing Obama versus Biden, the two contrasting things. So when we're asking why did people come out to DC, this information is why they came. They came because something is not adding up with what we're seeing with just these numbers. And this is just a glimpse. I will get into the next one in a separate video, but I'll call this good for now. I should make this shorter. Oops. Well, that's kind of pointless. Edit. Oh, forgot they did that. Very cool. Okay, let me do this new one. It's probably better. Gotta figure out how to get this thing going. Okay, maybe that's not gonna work. There we go. Got it. Automatic. Why is it doing that? Where is my, why don't I have a webcam? Video capture device. So why don't I have one of those? Oh, I do. There we go. All right, perfect. Oops. Okay, so I want to run us through this infographic. This is one of the pieces. Let's restart. Okay, so I wanted to talk about my DC trip, and I've been having trouble kind of figuring out what to say about it. There's so much information out there, and it's all over the place. So what I thought I'd do instead is focus on why were people in DC in the first place. And I wanted to point out, I've got this infographic here, so let's just run through it. This one is what I call the most popular man, and it's just kind of calling into question whether Joe Biden really is more popular than Obama or Trump. So back in 2008, Barack Obama set the total number of votes at 69 million votes. That was the most votes ever at that point in time. And you can see he got massive, massive crowds. Trump then this year got another massive crowds at 74 million votes. But then of course Biden won, he beat both of them handily at 81 million votes. And you can see that if you go search for his crowd sizes, they're absolutely tiny. And by the way, use DuckDuckGo to search. Don't use Google because Google censors stuff. But if you use DuckDuckGo and search Biden crowds, you're going to see that they were very, very small groups of people. Okay, so anyway, we'll go through that into the presidential races. So all of these candidates have run before. Trump in 2016, he won on his first try. Barack obviously tried 2 times and won both times. Joe Biden has tried 3 times. Right? The first time he actually lost in 1988, he lost because he plagiarized, and so he had to pull out of that race. In 2008, he lost again, and then now in 2020, he's been declared the winner. So it's kind of interesting that he failed both those other times if he's so insanely popular. Then we get into the popular vote. So Trump kind of came in. These are the top 5 highest vote counts in U.S. history. So we've got Trump last election at 63 million. Then Obama, his 2 races were 69. And by the way, he set in 2008 he got 69. Then 2012 he actually went down 3 million votes and got 66. So people were kind of getting a little not as excited about him at that point. Contrast that to Trump, where he started at 63 million and then he went up. He gained 11 million more votes in 2020 and got 74 million votes, right? And then we have Biden over here, who comes out of nowhere. 3rd time's the charm, I guess, because he gets 81 million votes, blows everybody out of the water. So that was kind of a little suspicious. Then we get down into the voter map. Now, this is showing you Obama's 2008 run, where Obama set the voter record, versus Biden's 2020 run, where Biden has also set the voter record. And you'll see that these maps are significantly different. This blue one is when Obama won. You can see Obama was really, the country was very kind of half and half, really. And Obama was able to outcompete everybody. But then Biden, when he won by the most votes in recorded history, I mean, he beat Trump by like 6-7 million votes. And look at how red this map is. This map is, it's not just red, but it's dark red. So again, that's just one piece of data, but it's suspicious. Then let's get down here to votes by county. So Republicans versus Democrats, Republicans tend to win the majority of counties by default. So when we look at Trump here, at 83% of counties won, he got about 2,500 of 3,000 counties. That isn't really a fair comparison to Democrats, but if we take a look at Obama versus Biden, Obama won 30% of the counties, Biden won half of that, at 15% of the counties. The weird thing about this is that Biden beat Obama by 11 million votes. So Biden got 11 extra million votes with half of the counties. How did that happen? That seems strange. That doesn't seem right. When we go down into the bellwether counties, we've got Trump at 18 of 19 of those counties, and Obama at 18 of 19 of the counties when he won in 2008. Biden got 1 of 19 counties. Now, bellwether county, just for context, is a county that when they vote for someone, that person is usually elected to be the president. So they're very good predictor counties, good at predicting the outcome of the race. And you'll see that in 2020, Trump got 18 of 19 of these counties. And in fact, they said that there's actually another one, I guess, depending on how you count these things. So in that case, Trump would have gotten 19 of 20. So it's just really bizarre that Biden won with 1 of 19 or 1 of 20. And then down ballot, let's take a look at the difference between Biden's 2020 campaign and Obama's 2008 campaign. So both of these were record-setting in terms of how many votes they got. Obama set the record of 69 million votes. But look at the Senate, the House, and the governors, right? Obama picked up 8 senators, Biden only got 1. Obama picked up 21 House seats, Biden lost 9. In fact, Biden lost, there was 24 different contested seats, or it might have been 27, and he lost all of them. All of the contested seats were lost, other than this recent runoff in Georgia, right? And that is also, there's data on that one that I haven't put together, but that one, it shows the same exact kind of pattern where it doesn't seem like it's legitimate. All right, and then we've got governors. Obama picked up 1 governor and Biden lost 1. So basically, we can summarize that there's a massive swing, not just in the down ballot counts here in the Senate and the House, but also in the country, a massive swing to the right, and yet Biden just stomps all the records and gets in without any trouble. Very suspicious, and so when we're talking about why did people show up in DC, I would suggest that this is why they showed up in DC, one of the reasons, and I'll be getting into another video here shortly. But I will shut this off for now. And where does OBS go then? Really? Did it not record? What's going on? So why didn't that record? Testing, testing, testing. Please record. A very long time to get there. Okay, so let me try this now. Oh man, I'm hungry. I gotta get some food.